What do you think the problem is with modern dating right now?
If I'm talking about both, the woman's side or the man's side, it simply comes down to abundance of options. And through the abundance of options, thinking that the grass is greener for both parties.
Where do women struggle the most in dating as opposed to men?
I think women struggle with actually identifying who is suitable for a long-term partner. Women are absolutely horrible at picking their long-term partners. Simple as that.
Why do you say that?
Because they simply just always choose the wrong guys. They usually go based on characteristics that don't lead to long-term value. And through that, they end up going through a few situationships, which a lot of women experience.
But why are women attracted to the men who are not good for them, whereas the nice guys tend to finish last?
Classic nice guy theory. That's simple, man. Because the bad boy is the guy who showcase masculine characteristics or dominant characteristics. And also he has that kind of swag, sex appeal. The nice guy, he signals being too comfortable, being too predictable. And a lot of women, especially when they're younger, under 25, they want a little bit of unpredictability.
Do you think that what women say they want is what they actually want?
No whatsoever. Because what they say is a virtue signal. They'll say, I want a nice guy who does this or that. But when the nice guy comes along and actually does this or that, they question themselves. Why am I not attracted to this? Even though deep down, I know I want this, why don't I like it? And so you always got to go based on actions when it comes to women.
So I just wanted to expound on something. When I made the video saying that women should keep their mouths shut, they were in the comments talking about, but I don't want to be a pushover. I have to exert my boundaries, and therein lies your problem. You do not exert your boundaries with your mouth. You exert your boundaries with your presence. Any man who enters my immediate vicinity can feel my boundaries. They are exuded out through my aura. Don't come here with no shit, and they do not. I don't think there's anybody here that thinks Ebony Ford is a pushover, correct? Good answer, class. Thank you. So I am soft-spoken, agreeable, and feminine, but my boundaries are cemented. And if I'm not talking to a man about my boundaries, I'm not arguing about them as well. I'm not nagging, right? So again, agreeable, soft-spoken, feminine, boundary set. I've managed to pull those two polarities together by, back at square one, keeping your mouth shut. Y'all talk too much across the board. Them men ain't listening to y'all, no way. Men are smarter than women. Women listen to words and disregard the actions. Men look at the actions and disregard the words. Okay? Keep your mouth shut. Just show them. Show them what they not and are going to do in your life. Shut up.
Dating has become so bad nowadays. People don't even come up to one another at bars. And I've realized this because I have my older family members. They'll ask me, they're like, Julia, like, why can't you find someone nice? Dating in my day and age was just we came up to one another and we got married in 2 to 3 weeks. I don't understand what's so difficult about it. You know what I have to say to them? We have literally lost the plot on interacting with people so badly that now we have self-driving cars. Like, you get into a taxi nowadays, we used to call them taxis. You get into a taxi and you don't even have a driver because we don't even have the ability to connect with a driver. Like, we can't even say hello to a stranger anymore, let alone have a nice dinner with someone, let alone come up to someone at a bar. So if you know someone who is single, who is struggling in the single journey, honestly, maybe have a conversation with them, because we're not having conversations with anyone. No one's connecting with people in real life. This is a epidemic. It's crazy. And that is why it's taking so many people so long to find their people.
This is my time to shine. Fuck off.
What are your thoughts on vegans?
Pussies. I love meat. Big, long, fat meat.
I feel like you're going to be the new hot tour girl.
Spit on that thing.
The reincarnation born in Australia.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi.
A lot of women are bums because they choose to look for that. Listen, I ain't gonna sugarcoat. I'm not sugarcoating shit. A lot of women are bums, and you have high standards with low quality in yourself. You want a man to have 6 figures. You want a man to take care of you, pay all your bills. You want a man to do this, that, and the third. Elevate your life. But you can't do that for yourself. So why is a man going to invest that into you when you don't even do that for yourself? You don't show a man that you're worth that yourself. Why is it that you feel obligated to meet somebody? And most times it's a stranger. You meet a stranger and he ain't trying to pay your bills. You don't want to deal with him. Women are putting themselves in situations where they're dealing with less than for a nigga that's paying their bills.
No, most women feel like when they fuck a nigga, they can fuck some money out of a nigga too.
Prostitution. That's modern day prostitution.
They think, okay, It's like, fuck the nigga, something gonna come.
That's
And now
modern
you
day
mad at the nigga
prostitution.
because nothing never come.
That's modern day prostitution. You want to
It's
mess
just
with a nigga that got money and you think you calculating his pockets. Oh, he got money. He gonna. That's his money. And then when you fuck him, you get mad because you don't get nothing.
Cause that nigga stingy to some motherfucker.
Not even stingy, but he looking at you like you were a fuck. That's it. You was here for the good time, not a long time. Now you mad because you didn't value yourself.
Yeah.
You didn't value yourself. You want somebody else to value you.
Yeah, all that layaway shit. You should just say, hey, I need something. Before we do this.
If we gonna be anything.
Okay, so I recently went to a singles event and it was 90% women. And I was wondering, like, where's all the dudes? I don't know, but they're not there. And that's cool, not like I care.
So I don't know if y'all saw, but there's this whole discourse going on Twitter talking about why do clubs suck now and why does club culture suck now? And we gonna get into it because I'll tell you why club culture sucks now. Step number 1, section culture. If y'all really want to understand why clubs suck now, you must understand that section culture has ruined clubs. The fact that y'all want people to pay $300 for a bottle of Hennessy and $1,000 for a section in a club that may or may not bust, but then I can't have no more than 8 people in my section or 5 people in my section is crazy as hell, especially on a random ass Saturday when I'm trying to go outside and have a good time. Another reason why I be telling people all the time that club culture suck, like this one girl said on Twitter, y'all don't play no dancing music in the club, and it's absolutely facts. Like, how do you expect me to dance to Lil Durk and Lil Baby the whole time in the club? That shit just ain't gonna work. Like, don't nobody want to be in the club listening to how you dropped your ops the whole time. Like, play some dance hall, play some bounce music, like play something, but do not play some house music, something, whatever, but do not sit up here and play no like drill the whole time in the club. Don't nobody want to hear that. You can hear that in your car, you can hear that during your smoke sessions. We don't want to hear that in the club. Another reason club culture sucks is because y'all love recording people to embarrass them to put it online. And let me get into it. People usually used to go to the club back in the day in the early 2000s to just get outside, party, celebrate life, and have fun. Which is why the lyrics pull up to the club, gas tank on E, but all drinks on me was created in the first place. But y'all love to kiki and laugh at people because maybe they hair sweating out, maybe they wig sweating back, maybe they outfit don't look up to par with you would like. So people are so self-conscious that they would rather stand on the wall the whole time instead of dancing in the club and the party, and y'all wonder why people don't go to the clubs no more. What are y'all other reasons that y'all think people don't go to the club no more? Because we could get into it, like we could talk about it.
All right, here we go. Here's the top 10 reasons I hate the nightclub. Number 1, charging $50 to park in gravel. Number 2, security giving you a colonoscopy before you walk in. Number 3, everyone looking at their phones like it's a call center. Number 4, mean mugs from ugly people. Number 5, getting charged the cost of one night of vagina for a bottle of liquor. Number 6, drunk people thinking that they have to talk directly into your skin for you to hear them. Number 7, of all races. Number 8, men knocking down women to take a pic with celebrity X. Number 9, foul-smelling twerk wind. Number 10, dudes standing around with bags around their chest and not calling it a purse. It's a purse.
Going in and objectifying the man for a relationship. And when you go into dating, I call it the data gathering stage. This is not the stage where you romanticize the people that you connect with. I've met plenty of men that are friends, platonic, or just associates or business. I have resources out the wazoo because I learned how to go into each connection with clear eyes, clear mind, and letting people be who they are. But when we go in with the fantasy that, he has the qualities that I want in a husband, we're only looking at what we want and we miss out on the whole picture. We start fantasizing about what he could be if we could change these little things. If we can tweak a little bit of this or be a little bit more of that, then we can make him into the husband. We can mix and mold him into what we want. that wasn't never the purpose of the relationship.
I don't know when we're finally going to realize that more and more men are single because they want to be single. Because they've built up their lives. They like their day-to-day routine. They buy what they want and can afford. They spend time on whatever hobby they enjoy. But what they don't want is making the mistake of sacrificing those things for something less than what they already have. And I get it. We've heard that women are raising their standards. But ladies, men are too.
Guys will always tell you, oh no, we just go to escorts because we're paying them to leave. Not true. You'll never come across a man that uses escorts that wasn't previously addicted to porn. That porn addiction leads to erectile dysfunction. That erectile dysfunction makes them embarrassed to go to real women because they don't know if it's going to work. To avoid the embarrassment, they go straight to escorts because escorts are not going to judge you, and they're also paid for their time, so you don't care that you're letting them down. Ta-da!
Daily reminder, if you don't drink, bitches call you boring. If you don't smoke, bitches call you boring. If you don't go out in clubs, bitches call you boring. If you don't have a lot of friends, bitches call you boring. If you come to the gym to take care of your body, bitches call you boring. If you like to read books, bitches call you boring. If you are a hardworking man, bitches call you boring. Basically, if you are a good man, bitches call you boring. Motherfucker, what the fuck do you want? But the crazy thing is that they always crying and complaining, oh, man ain't shit. Bitch, I thought you wanted a fun man. You wanted a fun man? Toma! Now cry about it, ho. You got me fucked up. Fuck, Fidel. Follow me for the motivation, papi.
To have a long-lasting relationship and an honest relationship with your partner.
Like that, live like your grandmama and your granddaddy.
I can live like you.
You see how your grandmama and your granddaddy live? Live like them.
You don't get relationships like that no more.
Yes, you do. Because it's in your blood. It's in your blood. Your blood come from them. Them two. You two. And me. See what I'm saying? Now you got that fight spirit for me. If you got it.
I got it. Well, how about you help me find a husband?
Huh?
How about you help me find a husband? I need me a good old one. I need him about 60 years old.
That's all. It doesn't matter. It ain't the oldest. It ain't the youngest. It's the treatment. Mm-hmm. It's not the oldest, Amber. It's not the good-looking one, Amber. It's not the one got money, Amber. It's the one honest.
And not too many of them honest nowadays.
Oh, yes, you can. Yes, you can. There's some good men out there. But what it is now, it's the women. It ain't the men no more. The women going bad. The women's going bad. It ain't the men's now. It's the women done going bad.
You gonna flip the script on us?
Yeah, it's the women done going bad.
You a woman yourself.
I'm a woman myself, but I don't do half the things I see these women do now.
They don't care no more.
That's when the men don't respect them. That's why. Let me tell you something, Amber. You got to give a man respect to get respect. You understand? You got to give your husband respect to get respect. Because as long as you respect him, it ain't too much he gonna do wrong. It ain't too. The reason he...
How old are you?
I'm 21.
Do you have a car?
Yes, I do.
Would you date a man who didn't have one?
Absolutely. Who gives a fuck about any of that shit, genuinely? Who gives a fuck? No one gives a fuck what you drive. No one gives a fuck what you wear. If you're a good person and if you're the right fucking dude, you'll find the right fucking guy. I mean women. Hold
on. So if you met a man out here and then he told you, yo, I don't have a whip, you'd still want to take it further?
I say you need a ride to the airport? I got you.
You pick him up for the first date too?
Of course.
If I made 50K, would that be enough for you?
No girl that actually gives a shit, gives a fuck about how much you make a year.
So why do so many women make money the main point?
Because they're not the one. Your wife doesn't give a shit about how much you make a year, let me tell you.
So you think you're wifey?
I'm wifey for the right man, but honestly, to all you single men out there, if you're tripping about how much you make, don't worry about it, because the right girl is not going to give a shit because she's going to like you because you're an awesome person.
I blame men for everything. I get a lot of hate for this.
worse online. I blame them for everything. If they get cheated on, it's your fault. If she's using you for money, it's your fault. If she's a gold digger, she's your fault. If she's this, she's your fault. It's always your fault. And maybe, and I think this is where it's important, as a Muslim woman, and you understand this because you're a Muslim man, we have the concept of a mahram. Like, yeah, the man is responsible for his daughter, his sister, his mother. He's the responsible one. If your daughter's acting crazy, the first thing people say is, who's her father? Where's her father at? No one really says, where's her mama and her sister? They say, where's her brother? Where's her dad? Because but even if you're not Muslim, you all realize women's kind of provocative nature or promiscuity is a responsibility of a man. There's a man somewhere that should be very disappointed or didn't do his job right. So if